Hi, hello. Welcome back, you sick nerds that just want to sit and stare and watch some art happen. I forgot to film the first part of this wallpaper piece. That was just because I got excited about the watercolor textures and I just forgot to hit record on the screen recorder. So here we are. We've already got the background in. It's watercolor textures in aqua, teal, navy blue, and purple or violet. However, colors. Do the words matter? These little starbursts are going in. I didn't do fireworks, which is kind of typical of a New Year's art piece, but that's because my dog's afraid of fireworks. So I was like, we don't need to bring that energy into the house on his behalf. So, yeah. New Year's is like the only holiday that I really celebrate consistently. It's my absolute pleasure to celebrate New Year's every year. And I do it with my best friend from college. We've been doing it for 11 years, and that's wild to think about. Time is a flat circle. But yeah, for, out with 2024, in with 2025, we're doing out with the old, in with the new. This is a very generic New Year's phrase, but I wanted to have it, I actually write two different versions of this wallpaper. One is this one, and then one's a little more sad, but I had a very sad 2024. But New Year's was awesome. Me and my bestie have been celebrating just by like visiting each other and sometimes traveling. So we have done New Year's in Portland and Seattle, and this was our first year in South Dakota, which is where I live now. And yeah, for it being kind of a desolate place, we totally killed it. We did an amazing job of celebrating and ringing in the new year in style. We had charcuterie in the hotel room. We were watching Star Wars. We were playing Stardew. We went to Badlands National Park on New Year's Day and did a trail. And we were at an indoor water park for the New Year's celebration. And that was just, oh man, how are we going to top it? Maybe we'll be more chill next year. Who knows? But we absolutely went nuts this year, and it was an absolute delight. So there's the basic outlines on all the artwork, throwing in some little stars in there. That's something I do in a lot of my work. But yeah, I did a couple different phrases for the new year, like, because I really want to recognize, because I had a terrible year, like other people probably had a terrible year. So, trying to bring in the happy new year in a more optimistic sense, but also being real with people that, you know, I absolutely cried the most I've ever cried this last year, and maybe more if I was a baby, but who remembers that shit? So, I have like been very balanced in my consideration of the year. While it was super sad, I've also gone through some changes that have been really good for me. So, just trying to shout that out too. And I want to bring in more of an optimistic vibe in 2025. But still be balanced, like shit happens. But yeah, so the lens of sadness is kind of still there all the time. But I'm seeing myself moving in a direction toward making more art and doing more writing and, hitting that sweet spot, that happiness, hitting that a little more frequently throughout the year. So those are my hopes for 2025. And yeah, to consider the second phrase that I work on here, it says, "May the tears you cried water the soil of next year." And yeah, I'm really hoping that like through all the sad, hard stuff, I'm like, I've planted the seeds, we've got some sprouts, good things are coming, and that the year will be a little more fruitful. So that is my hope. Thanks for coming along. Maybe next time I'll have music. Probably not because of copyright.